Hey Facebook and Instagram, because I'm probably going to upload this to Instagram. Good morning. Wow, so today I was trying to get out of doing my Facebook Live, I think, because I decided that I didn't know what to talk about or what to do. And so I decided that I needed to kind of follow my own practices, to take my own medicine, so to speak. And so I sat down and did a journaling, which is a tip that I'm going to give you. Actually, like 2 or 3 tips to know what to do if you don't know what to do. And one of the first ones, one of the things that I like to do daily, 2 of the things I like to do daily, actually, meditate and journal. Both of those can make those answers come to you really, really quickly when you don't know what to do. But the journaling prompt that I was working with this morning is, what would I do next if I was certain of what to do? And then once you write that out, you get a really clear answer. And for me, the answer that I got was just to take 10 minutes and meditate before I came on to a live stream, and then know that during that process what I was going to talk about would come to me. And voila, here it is. I'm talking about this my own challenges, because I feel like if it's a challenge for me, it may be a challenge for you too. So that is a really cool way to work yourself through that when you're telling yourself you don't know what to do. But most of the time when we're telling ourselves we don't know what to do, it's not because we don't know what to do, it's because we don't want to do it. And so then we can create this story that we're stuck in this confusion, and we don't know what to do, and therefore that gives us an out from taking that next action, and that keeps you stuck. And stuck is just not a fun place to be, and just sitting there spinning your wheels going, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. So I would definitely encourage you to take action. And I like to tell people to take metaphysical action and physical action. Metaphysical is that getting your energy right before you take action, doing the meditation, doing the journaling, taking a walk in nature, doing a ritual, doing a spell, doing whatever kind of thing shifts your energy and gets you into that place of power of knowing who you are and what you want to do. And then once you've aligned up that energy, then you take the physical action. And a lot of times going through that step of doing the metaphysical action will lead you to what the physical action should be if you didn't know before you started. Where some people get stuck is they will take the metaphysical action and think that they're done, even though they have a knowing in their head that they're supposed to do something else. Hey, thank you for the love. But yeah, if you are sitting there and you've done your meditation, you've done your journaling, and you have this thing that you're supposed to do in the world, and you've got the energy lined up, sometimes the how it's going to manifest in your life is going to require you to do something outside of your comfort zone. Hey, is it Siafta? But yeah, you have to step outside that comfort zone, because just shifting your energy is not really, sometimes it's enough, but a lot of times once you've shifted your energy, if you've done a meditation or a journaling to decide what you need to do next, there's going to be a physical action that follows it. Like a lot of times, if let's just say, for instance, you want to get a new job and you don't know what to do to take that next step. The first step is probably the metaphysical action of journaling, meditation, doing whatever works for you to bring in that energy of being the person who has that new job. But 9 times out of 10, actually probably 99 times out of 100, you're going to have to somehow put out into the world that you're looking for a job. You may, do the traditional things of filling out a job application and, going on interviews, or, somehow letting other people know that you want work. And sometimes the funny thing is, once you take those steps, like someone comes in and says, hey, such and such is hiring, I think you might be great for it. But a lot of times it feels like we have to take those steps and do those things that are scary and make us come out of our comfort zone in order to keep that energy in aligned and in momentum to get the outcome that we want. So yeah, that's kind of the steps that I take when I don't know what to do. I always first get into metaphysical action and then physical action. And yeah, sometimes there are things that you can do that don't necessarily require attention to both, but I feel like we are energetic beings. Everything is energy, so we're always using metaphysical action, and we are also in this physical environment, in this physical world, so we're also always using physical action. So whether or not we really put our attention on it, we got to do both. So yeah, if you are stuck, ask yourself, which one are you leaving out? Are you just charging forward and taking physical action without getting your energy in alignment behind that? Because a lot of times then that doesn't work. You do the things, but you don't get the outcome. And that's something that I talk about a lot in my book, Personal Alchemy, which is like the same people, 2 people or 10 people or whatever, but the same 2 people can take the exact same action and they will not get the same result. And there's a lot of reasons why that is, but I think the main one is the energy that they are giving to that action that they're doing. So if you're just charging forward and always taking physical action without taking time to align up that yourself energetically, then I would suggest really taking that time. If on the other hand, and I think a lot of spiritual people are guilty of this, myself included sometimes, you just are doing the meditation, the journaling, all the things to get your energy in alignment, but you're not taking action out in the world, then sometimes you've got to make sure you take that physical action too. And a lot of times the reason that we don't take that physical action is just legit because it's scary, and we think, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put myself out there and, ask this person out for a date or go to this job interview or whatever it is to step into that next level of you. But it's required, right? A lot of times it's required, because even if you do those metaphysical actions of meditating, journaling, ritual work, whatever work that you do metaphysically to get your energy lined up, if you don't take that action when your brain says there's an action to take and you're like, oh no, I'm manifesting it, then the energy dissipates because you didn't follow through on the second step. And there are some things that you can just think, especially when you've done a lot of meditation and journaling work and it just shows up in your life. But I honestly think that's because you've done the work for so long, or because that's just a thing that it's easy for it to energetically line up for you. But yeah, both are mostly required: metaphysical action and physical action. So when you don't know what to do both. I almost always actually start with the metaphysical and then go to the physical, because I find that my results are better when I line up my energy first and then I step into taking that action in the physical world. So yeah, I challenge you today, if you're stuck in any situation, to journal on that. What would you do next in this situation if you were certain of what to do? Because you may be telling yourself you don't know the next step, but you do. All right, have a wonderful day. Go out and create some magic in your world, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.